All right, here we are, Impact and Influence Radio, right here on iHeart. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Blinds of Sacramento. Sacramento's complete solution window covering experts. Give them a call, 916-790-8689. And today we are talking with Alex Gadbois from Bullseye Cleaning. How you doing, my friend?
Great. That was a great opener.
Little practice.
All right. Yeah.
But I'm a little, when I said the impact and influence, it came a little sloppier than I thought, than I would like. But it's okay.
You never really get 100%, right? It's always like 99%. You're on your way.
Oh man, usually I've already had multiple phone conversations and I'm not tired and I've been in grind mode all morning, and today was just like all data. So you're like the first person I've really spoken with today.
You sound great to me. I wouldn't have known.
I'll probably bite my tongue a couple more times before the day's out. Do you have that problem also?
Oh, always.
I bite my tongue like every day.
Constant.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my wisdom teeth or something. I bite the back of my tongue.
Oh, you got to get them taken out.
Yeah. Like all the time.
I got a guy you can call.
No, I'm just leaving it.
You know, he'll work under the table for, slip a few bucks.
Bucks.
Those wisdom teeth will come right out.
Yeah, well, with the mafia movies, we don't have to worry about the back teeth. It's the front teeth we take care of. All right, so
I used to know a mafia dentist, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
That's funny. We work with the Sopranos people. With the films, yeah. So Joseph Canascoli, who has played Vito, he was in 39 episodes of 39 episodes of The Sopranos. Played Vito, is in our films. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, my grandfather's best friend was a dentist for the mafia.
Oh, you know what? That's right. It was so funny when we were at that event. You were telling me you knew somebody who was in mafia. That's right. Yeah. And I told you about my story with the Ferrari parts, right?
Yes.
And we don't want to talk too much about that. But
we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. We'll see how it goes.
We're going to be talking about Bullseye Cleaning. So tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
Commercial cleaning, been in business since 2023, going strong. So mostly office cleaning, janitorial service. We do offer some other services, window cleaning, carpet cleaning, but, basically office cleaning, that's my bread and butter.
Now, office complexes, something like this here, is that what you're thinking?
Exactly, something like this, office buildings.
You saw that dirty floor in the hallway?
That got my mind turning. I'm thinking, maybe they need someone to do a bid on this building.
No, seriously, like honestly.
You need to flip somebody my card.
No, seriously, do that. Yeah, because that floor looks terrible.
Yeah, well, we can talk after the show about
Well, it has nothing to do with us. We just rent a space, but yeah.
You know the guy who knows the guy, and
Matt does, yes. Actually, yes. Matt knows the appropriate people, so I'll leave your card here and have him grab it.
Here we go. This is how it happens, right?
Yes, it is exactly how it happens.
This is how I build my business, just talking to people.
Yep. All right, so services that you provide. So you're a little bit of carpet cleaning, you said, office cleaning, a little bit of window cleaning.
Yeah, basically I handle all the janitorial service through myself, my own company, and then I subcontract out the window cleaning and carpet cleaning.
Okay. Do you work with Gifted Hands at all?
No, what is that?
Gifted Hands?
Gifted Hands?
Yeah. So they do janitorial as well, but they do the carpet cleaning side.
Oh,
and they do really, really, really good work.
Gifted Hands.
Yes.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah. So I can introduce you to Bill. Good people. Really good people.
Okay.
Really good people.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Really good people.
Really good.
Really good people.
Really good people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they work with the BBB, and they do all of the BBB stuff, but they also do government contracts and things like that. So they work with the prisons, and yeah, they're really good people.
Oh, perfect. I love prisons.
Yeah. Do you work with the prisons?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. But no, I mean, government work is good paying work. It's really
Absolutely.
good paying work.
Yeah, that's a good way to get into that.
So what got you into this? You just wake up one day and you're like, I think I want to start a cleaning company?
I'll give you the relatively concise answer. How about that?
Okay.
Just so we're not here all day answering that question.
That's okay. We can be here all day.
Well, we'll see how it goes. So over the years, I worked a lot of jobs, a little bit of everything. And, after, 20 plus years of being in the workforce, working at jobs, all these jobs had one thing in common. They all hit a dead end. I just couldn't get anywhere, at least not very far working for someone else. So I actually got to the point where I'd pretty much lost everything, all my savings, all my investments. Things were not going well for me. Things seemed hopeless, I would say. I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought this was the end. I thought life was over for me, and I wound up I was in a situation where I was unemployed, and I just started applying. I'm like, what can I get? What can I get? Who wants to hire me? And so I wound up picking up a part-time job as a janitor because they were the ones that called me back.
Yep.
And so
I've been there, dude.
Yeah.
I was homeless at 30 and I got a job at Taco Bell.
There we go.
I mean, you just do what you got to do, man.
I remember being homeless and being rejected from hot dog on a stick. I wasn't qualified. Like, yeah, we need someone who's going a little more.
I went to a job interview once and my life was going so poorly. I went to a job interview. God, I don't even remember where it was. Payless Shoes.
Wonderful.
Payless Shoes at the mall. And I started crying in the interview. Life was not going well.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Yeah, what a train wreck, right?
Been there, yeah.
Good God. But you look back on, I'm tearing up laughing about it right now. You look back on that and you go, man, it's just a part of the journey, dude. And
Yeah,
that's what
it
makes you
was.
so strong, man.
School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, that's what makes you strong. So you were doing a janitorial, and you said, you know what, I'm going to build my own.
Yeah, after a few months, I was actually just thinking, I'm just going to do this for a few months until I figure out my next move. I had actually been doing the most recent thing I'd been doing before that was I was doing concept art, which wound up getting just decimated by AI. So things are pretty bad in that industry right now.
Movies, dude, we had to send Frank in the fifth movie. Which one did we just do? Fifth movie. We had to send Frank to New York. And when we did the first movie, we would have just flown to New York. Well, with AI, we don't have to do that now.
Right. New York comes to you.
Yes, we just sent him. We just made him. We put him on a private jet and we flew him to New York. And he's in New York on top of one of the buildings looking out over the New York skyline. And he never left the computer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And you would never know. You'd never know.
Yeah.
But that's the technology.
Right.
Yeah.
And that meant no work for me.
Yeah.
So, but as they say, as Ryan Holiday says, the obstacle is the way. So it turned out that part-time janitorial job, which I thought was just going to be just a, little flash in the pan thing. As I was doing it, I saw the way my boss was doing things. And I just thought, I could do better than this guy. Like, if this is the way he's running his business, I can do better. I could do better right now.
I went to another job interview. This is years after that horrible incident at Payless. But I went to another job interview once. Life was going a little bit better for me. And it was a sales organization, pure commission. And I remember sitting there. It was actually, but it was between when I did mortgages to building the radio shows and building this company. So this would have been around 2015-ish. Yeah, about around 2014, 2015. And so I'm sitting there at the job interview and the guy's telling me what I'm going to be doing. And I start asking him questions and I start seeing all the holes in the organization. And I had literally got up in the middle of the interview and I went, I think I could build a company better than this one. And I just walked out. I built this. Literally, that's how it happened.
Good move.
That's literally how it happened. So, no, I get where you're at.
Sometimes that's how it works. It's like, all right, these people don't know what they're doing, and they're at least kind of successful. I'm like, maybe I could do better.
Yeah. Okay, so you built this thing.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, too, like once I started doing it, I'm like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why did I spend all those years just working for other people? Like, I could have just been my own boss the whole time. So it's like it's turned out to be the best decision I ever made.
And so kind of everything else is history, as they say.
Right. Everything was part of the journey. I did mortgages too, by the way.
Did you?
I did. Yeah. I was selling mortgages in 2008.
Oh, so during the good time.
Oh, boy. I saw the collapse.
You saw the collapse.
Yeah. It got to the point where I was literally just not making it. $0.
So
just going to work and making zero.
I was at Paramount Equity Mortgage doing the home affordable refinance thing. So saving everybody who had high interest rates that almost lost their house. And so we were doing like the FHA streamlines and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, getting people into 3.75 and 4.5 and interest rates. Everything's are at like 7 now, 6.5, 7.
Yeah, those days are over. Everything,
Yeah.
everything went topsy turvy.
Yeah, everything's crazy. Now they're talking 50-year mortgages.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It's never
man.
gonna end.
Have you seen the numbers?
Yeah, let's go for 100. Let's do a 100-year mortgage. Why not?
Unlimited, man. Why not?
Century Mortgage.
No,
Century Mortgage Company.
It has a ring to it.
Thank you for calling Century Mortgage.
We'll get you into an $800,000 house for $1,100 a month.
Your grandkids will still be paying for it.
I mean, they're still going to be paying for it with a 50-year mortgage. It's bad, man.
Just multi-generational debt.
Oh my God. No, I just wrote an article about if you were to take the average home price today and what it would cost from a 30-year to a 50-year mortgage, and your mortgage payment would drop from like $4,500 a month to $4,100 a month by adding 20 more years to the loan.
Oh my
God. Your interest. So if you took an $800,000 house and you put 20% down, you're at what, $620,000 or so financed, and then you take that was it 640? Yeah. Anyway. Long story short, your mortgage payment's around $4,500 a month. If you take your 30 years and you extend it out at the same interest rate to 50 years, your mortgage payment becomes like 45 from 4,500. Like you're saving like $400 a month. So then, but you look at the interest, and your interest goes from like $800,000 to like $1.9 million over the next 20 years. It's nuts. I couldn't imagine paying on a mortgage for like 25 years and never touching principal. I mean, that is like the most predatory loan. That's worse than those adjustables, man.
Oh my God! Or the ninja loans.
No income,
no asset, no job.
Dude, no. What they're doing, they just announced this week they're getting rid of the FICO requirement.
Oh, perfect. Get rid of all requirements. Everyone gets a loan. Everyone gets a home.
You get a loan. You get a loan.
You get a loan.
Oprah's just giving out
Look
loans.
under your chair. There's a loan for you right there.
Oh my God, man. Yeah, it's a crazy time.
Every guest on the show, they just get a free loan.
They get a free loan.
Here's your mortgage.
Yeah, no, it's wild, dude. It's a wild time. But I couldn't imagine, like, why would anyone want to buy right now? It makes no sense to me. But
oh man, unless you get a foreclosure, get some crazy deal.
You know, my little sister, she's trying to buy a house right now, and she lives in Nebraska. And she's looking at this beautiful little, what would be an Oak Park,
right?
You know, little 2-bedroom house, no garage. You know, but something built in like the 1940s, and out here in California, that home would be, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. In Nebraska, it's $80,000.
Wow,
$80,000, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the mortgage payment's like $800 a month.
Damn.
I'm like, dude.
Damn, I'll take 2.
Right? Like seriously, but you buy, we would want to rent it, right? And you think, why am I going to spend, $160,000, over the life of that loan? Of course, you pay it off sooner, but let's just be frank. And what's your rent going to be? $800, $900 a month, and your mortgage payments $800, $900 a month. You're not making any money. The numbers are so small, it makes no sense.
That's right. And then the value doesn't really go up.
Now value's not really going to go up. You still got to fix everything when it breaks. It's like, ugh.
Everything's a trade-off, right?
It's a trade-off.
There's just no easy solutions to anything.
You know what? I always say, if you want to get rich, build intellectual property. At least you own it.
Yeah.
At least you own it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Build a company.
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
I have a mafia question.
You had a couple of questions for me.
Yeah. I was wondering, have you heard of Bum Farto?
No.
No?
Sounds like a bad cartoon.
This is a real guy.
Okay.
This was the Key West fire chief.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the 1975, there was something called Operation Conch.
Okay.
And so
this whole thing's getting funnier, is it?
Yeah, right. It was a big drug bust.
Okay.
Because Key West at that time, I mean, people have heard of it now. It's a big tourist destination.
Mm-hmm.
But during the 1970s, it was fishermen and people.
Well, we all
working
watched
with the
Miami
mafia.
Vice, and that was only 8-10 years later.
Exactly,
yeah.
right.
Uh-huh.
And so Bum Farto was the Key West fire chief, and he was running the whole operation. So he was selling substances right out of the fire station.
Interesting.
Yeah, there was a big up. They busted like 20 people in the whole government.
That could be something fun to talk about in one of the films. historical moment. People would think it's written dialogue, but it's actually real. Yeah.
Right. It could be some good information, right, for one of your productions. Looking into the whole the Key West mafia, the Florida, because it's Key West is very much the end, right? Literally like the edge of the world for at least for the United States. So. And there once upon a time before the internet, people were just getting away with stuff left and right.
Oh, they still are.
Yeah. They still are. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! Did you hear about what's going on in was it Boston or something? The aide for the governor that was running cocaine out of the governor's mansion or something.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, he got popped for it. Got popped with like 50 kilos. You know how much freaking coke that is?
It's a lot.
That's a lot of coke, dude. Running out of the governor's, right out of the office. Yeah. Wild. Right under the governor's nose. You can tell me they didn't know about it? Come on.
Oh, they knew. Of course they knew.
Come on, man. Yeah. No, this stuff is still going around.
Weren't they selling it out of the White House? Or am I saying crazy stuff?
No,
they found some.
They found some at the White. Yes, they found some on one of the benches at the White House, and I'm thinking that was the first thing that came to mind is when I heard this story. I was like, I wonder if this guy's been to the White House. Somebody made an interesting point about that because somebody said that it was planted there. And the argument that they made, I couldn't deny it. I couldn't be like, you know what? I think you might be onto something. They said anybody who has coke is not going to lose it. like, let's get real, okay? You don't lose that stuff. So, I was thinking about it and I was like, who drops a bag of coke at the White House? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Someone with an agenda.
Someone with an agenda. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's exactly. All right. Well, on another note.
But yeah, Bum Farto, look into that. He disappeared, by the way. No one ever knows what happened. Okay. He was awaiting trial.
So
he got in a rental car and just left.
How do you spell the guy's name? Because it sounds like a bad cartoon.
It sounds
like a SpongeBob character.
He almost looks like a SpongeBob character. Right, you look this guy up. He's wearing like all crazy red maroon. He's quite a character. Yeah. BUMFARTO.
It's right here.
Yeah. The legend of Bum Farto.
No way.
No one knows what happened to him. Maybe he's still out there. He would be very old, but he just disappeared.
That is hilarious. It doesn't say death on here. It says disappeared, age 56. There's no died. It just says born July 3rd, 1919. He'd be an old man. He'd be 106. Wow. That's funny.
Yeah, just vanished into thin air.
Actually, what would be hilarious is if we had one of the mobsters or something like rip one in one of the meetings, and then one of the guys goes, "What are you, bum fart?" That's actually funny.
That's a good one. I
like that. I might keep that. That's funny. All right, and then we'll just have to make sure we give you a little bit of the writer credit on that.
Sure.
All right, so talk to me a little bit more about your business. Where do you see this thing going? Where do you want to take it?
Where do I want to take it? I want it to keep growing.
And you want to just make a living, right?
It's like a super basic answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just, little by little, I'm building it up, right? I mean, I can't, where's it going to go exactly? I mean, I'd like it to just keep expanding, keep moving with it, and, eventually be like one of the top guys in the region. I want to be like the go-to guy, at least for, janitorial service. That's the thing that I know best. Mm-hmm. Other things I can always outsource, but I just want to be that guy where everybody knows, okay, call Alex. He's the one.
Yeah, he'll get the job done.
He'll get the job done.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, do you have staff and all that? Because you'd have to hire staff. You'd have to hire a lot of help.
Yeah. My one employee is actually having some health issues right now. Mm-hmm. So currently I'm covering everything. So we'll see. I'm looking for someone right now.
Okay. Here's a crazy question. Completely crazy question. What about robots?
What about robots? Here's the thing. If you can show me a robot that can clean that piece of glass and get all the smudges off and not break it, I would be highly impressed.
Because
I don't think we're there yet with the technology.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't.
Floor robots are a thing.
Yes. Yeah.
But the other stuff, like okay, like these microphones.
But they have robots that how you have the squeegee,
right?
And there's like a magnet on the other side that has another squeegee, and they clean the windows from both sides.
I think they're going to have certain applications.
Think of like the robot, the little round thing that cleans your floors, but they have those for windows.
Yeah, like those Roombas.
Yeah,
that what they go? Yeah,
because they have those for windows now.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I mean, I've always got my eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they'll have certain uses, but I don't think you can. It would have to be very advanced technology, even just being able to go through this
humanoid robots. I mean, they can't even stand up straight right now.
Right. So good luck, like dusting off these screens and these microphones without screwing everything up, and then locking the building and all that, and then you figure like. How much does a robot cost? How much does it cost to hire someone? So
the robots actually are not very expensive now, and Tesla's doing all kinds of crazy stuff to get them out there, grants and all kinds of stuff. But I only throw that out there because as you think about expanding the company, today the answer is not today, but 2 years ago we weren't even talking about AI.
Right.
When we were shooting the first movie in 2021, that wasn't even an option for us.
Absolutely.
And now you can do the whole dang movie with AI.
The good thing is this is why I like where I'm at right now, because the thing about robots and AI is they can't own businesses. You have to be a human to own a business.
Mm-hmm.
So even if robots can clean well, somebody's got to own the robots.
Mm-hmm.
So I can be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So if it gets to that, if the technology gets better, sure.
I do think that's where it's going, though, especially in the janitorial industry. I think that's where it's going. I mean, look at what Amazon's doing with their warehousing. I mean, they're laying off like another 30,000 people or something.
Yeah, it's wild.
I mean, that's where it's going, dude. That's where it's going. So I only put that in the back of your mind as you continue to scale out, where everyone's looking at hiring the right people. Maybe just think about getting a grant or financing. Tesla's, I think, doing some really. I want to say they're like $20,000 for a humanoid robot, and then I don't know exactly how everything works, but just something to think about.
Oh yeah. I've always got. I try and be aware of all the new changes, the new trends.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if it gets to that point where it's actually replacing human janitors, then we'll see where we're at.
But you got to be on the cutting edge because the companies like ABM are going to do it first. So you have to be on the cutting edge.
Yeah, I mean, for right now, there's no replacing a human, for janitorial service. They might, certain things, they might be able to do floors and stuff like that, but we still need the people in there for
What's actually
for right
funny
now.
About what I do is, you with these radio shows and stuff, you don't have to have humans do it anymore. And so
it's two robots talking to each other?
One robot just creating dialogue, and you can say, okay, I want laughter, I want it to be fun, I want to make sure I hear the breaths, I want to hear da-da-da-da-da. And it'll literally, because we have a podcast that we do, my buddy, he doesn't have the ad here, but Travel in Cars, he has a podcast, and it's literally all robots doing the conversation. And you would never know.
Really?
You hear the breath. You hear, it's wild. You can hear the.
Is it good? I mean, is it entertaining?
It's more informative.
Informative. Okay.
Yes.
It has a purpose.
Well, no, it's talking about travel and cars. So the car companies that are doing what and blah, 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 blah. And it feeds in information from what's happening in the car industry and then takes those articles and puts them all into the algorithm and then the machine spits out the show. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the technology, this is what I'm talking about. Matt's a super nerd, man. He comes up with this stuff.
Yeah, well, maybe just we'll all get replaced, and the humans will be. I don't know. It'll be like Brave New World.
I don't know. When I'm gone, I'm not going to be worried about it anymore.
Yeah, who knows? It'll be someone else's problem.
As soon as it's lights out, it's lights out.
Until it like becomes like Dune, where then the humans declare war on all the thinking machines, and then they all get
never
destroyed,
saw any of those.
And then the cycle. It just becomes the cycle, right?
What's funny is like I don't own a television. I don't really watch TV.
Good move.
Right? We got rid of our TV a long time ago, almost a decade ago. But I make my old mafia films, right? But what's funny is like during dinner, I'll sit there, and what I've been getting into lately is the show Dragnet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
From
like the old show?
From the 60s in black and white. Yeah. So I've been just watching it on my phone, while I'm having dinner, and just sitting there, and it's, hey, how you doing today? You know,
Yeah,
it
great,
just
great
sounds,
dialogue. Yeah.
You know how it sounds, and they all
Right.
got the hat, and everyone looks like a mobster. You know,
Yeah.
but
It's got the look.
it's all in black and white. That's just I like that stuff. It's fun. All right. Alex Gadbois, Bullseye Cleaning, 916-913-7553, 916-913-7553, bullseyeclean.com. I want to thank you for being here, my friend.
Absolutely.
We'll get this up onto the platform. You're welcome to invite your friends, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. And thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Adios.
Adios.